guys, welcome back to another episode of Singaporean Talks Money. So today I'm going to share about my experience using Syfe Trade as a brokerage account where you can buy fractional shares at low or no cost. This is not a sponsored post and it's really my own experience of using it. If you do like to give it a try, you can also refer to my referral code. Otherwise, hope you enjoy the content. So let's get started. So yes, I created another brokerage account and I currently have my stocks split between three brokerages. Basically Tiger Brokers, Interactive Brokers and FSMone. And these three are, I'm talking about overseas stocks mainly, like my VT, ETF, Tesla and also the VWRA. For Singapore stocks, which I don't really buy nowadays, I use DBS Vickers. So if I were to add Syfe in as another brokerage account for buying US stocks, I would now have 4. So let's talk today about why I chose to create a brokerage account with Syfe. So if you have been following the news, you would have recently seen Syfe advertising and promoting as being Singapore's first neo broker. And let's have a definition of what neo brokers are. So what they are that they are finance apps that allows users to trade stocks without additional fees. So they have been referred to as a new class of brokers aiming to revolutionize financial investments through innovative concepts. And they are usually startups that are disrupting the investment industries because they offer a platform to a wider consumer base by enticing customers to be involved in the stock market by providing an easy mobile-based applications and also more incremental investment options. And this definition is provided by moneyinc.com. So my primary investment brokerage is currently Interactive Brokers, where the mobile app is easy to use, although the interface is a little dated, and it does have a pretty complicated amount of buttons to click on. If you do know Syfe, you would know that they also offer robo-advisors for your investments, where they can invest in funds and ETFs based on what you're looking for in terms of your investment growth, where currently you can put your money into the Syfe Core portfolio, Syfe Read Plus portfolio, Syfe Cash Plus portfolio, and the Syfe Select. I wouldn't really go much into the robo-advisor platforms or choices, as I currently do not do robo-advisors, but I'm not against the idea, and maybe I might explore it in the future. So today I'm going to talk more about Syfe Trade, which is the brokerage account for Syfe that Syfe has set up. So the setting up of an account is pretty simple and straightforward, because definitely you're using my info to extract the information out. So do note that from now till 30th March 2022, they have a few promotions on top of the referral promotion, where you can get multiple $30 cash credits. And if you're planning to create an account, you can also use my referral code. And I think they are depositing at least SGD 1000 into your account gets you $30 cash credit. And then if you make your first trade, you get a $10 cash credit. And every other referral you bring in, you would also get cash credit. So it really is quite cool if you were to build it up. Of course, if the cash credit would be created, that will be given to you, would then be dominated in US dollar, and you can use it to buy any stocks or ETF via Syfe Trade And since they are cash credits, you will not be able to withdraw them to your bank account as cash. So the setup was pretty seamless, as you can just utilize SingPass to provide all your informations, and I got approved pretty much on the next day. Depositing in funds are super convenient because you can use PayNow to send your funds in, and they will get converted to US dollar automatically for you to purchase your stocks. So the main selling point is that you're able to buy fractional shares easier, and it allows for 5 free trades per month at the moment. This means you can break up your buying into 5 times as no commissions are charged. So let's talk about the platform. The platform and the app is pretty slick, but there are some getting used to the interface, as there are quite a few different ways to put in your orders, and some are applicable at only certain timings, example when the market opens. So on the home page you can see the amount of value you have, and you can also create a watch list for yourself to monitor. There are 4 order types available for you. The first would be to buy in dollars at a market rate. This means you buy at market price based on the amount you want. For this, you are not able to put in a limit order, meaning a price that you want to buy at. Instead, it will just be based on the current market price for your buy order and the fractional amount depending on the amount that you're buying. So the next order type would be buy in shares market. This is where you specify the quantity of shares you like to buy based on the market price. Similar to the first one, where you will have your buy order based on the market rate or price, except that you can specify the number of shares that you would like and not in dollars. So for this, the quantity of shares cannot be in fractions, and yep, basically it's available only during market hours. For limit, this means that you can set a limit price for the shares you like to purchase. However, you will need to put in the number of shares, and for limit order, fractional shares are not allowed. So for stop order, I haven't really used this stop order before, so I would just specify what is mentioned, where you set the stop price for the order, which is above the current market price. So once the stop price is reached, the order will become a market order and be executed at the next best price. And this is also available only during market hours. So these are the few main order types of Syfe Trade. I would think that the mobile app is pretty easy to use and straightforward. If you would like to sign up for an account, you can use my referral code if you require one. Otherwise, you can use your friends or anyone's that are out there. So for me, I think there are many brokers out there, and many that are pretty user-friendly. For example, to the mass public, I think there's definitely Tiger Brokers and Moomoo because of the welcome gifts that they provide. Having a platform to buy out shares with low or no fees, and the ability to buy fractional shares if you are just starting out, is pretty attractive. Hence, I decided to share my experience using Syfe. I do have to note that when I wanted to place a buy in dollars market price when the market was open, it did experience some delay, although it was during one of those days where the dip was very heavy, so maybe the volume was a bit too much for them to handle. But that I would say afterwards, when I tried to go in again, it was quite smooth. So I hope you guys enjoy today's content, and don't forget to like and subscribe to show your support. Happy Chinese New Year to all, and voila!